So thanks for joining us again. We're currently on the ferry to Stowaway, the Isle of Lewis. So thanks for joining us and hope you enjoy this. Continuing our mini adventures, we bought a fire truck back in 2015. Intentions to convert it to a camper and explore the world. Join us. We are EB257. Right, it's mid-afternoon. In fact, it's tea time. We've turned off the NC 500 and we're now on the A838. Now these are a loop what goes around to Ullapool, and that's the loop what we're doing. So we've come away from the coast and actually headed inland. And the reason for doing this is to pick up some wildlife. Now, I'll just quickly show you around. Massive hill, mountain. We've come down this valley. It's a single track road. Approximately about 10 mile up there is the NC 500. And then the next town is way down there. That's about 20 miles. So this valley stretches for about 30 miles. We've seen an osprey flying around this afternoon, just on well, about half a mile out there, or a quarter of a mile out. But more importantly, right up the top there, we've got deer crossing right on the skyline, which I won't mind getting the drone up there. But also down this hillside here, just by the third waterfall, we've got a group of deer there. So what I'm trying to do now, it's been raining all afternoon. All afternoon it's been raining. What I'm going to try to do is get the drone up there, rather sharpish, and see if I can see the deer just right on the very crest of that hill. So I'm rushing now to try to get the drone up there and try to get some footage for you guys. I'm not quite sure of the wind. There's a breeze coming down the valley. I've got the Maverick Air 2, which is quite a good drone. However, you know, I think it will cope with about 28 mile an hour wind. But we'll have to see whether, you know, well, I don't know how windy it is up there obviously, so we'll see. Helen's on with cooking tea. We've got the memory card in it and working, and it's okay. Right, let's get this baby taken off and let's see what we can find. So we're climbing up, we're going up to 200 meters. field campsite in Ullapool today. Been great to meet another couple with a overlander. That's been great. Been nice for me to ask them some questions and not the other way around, so I've enjoyed that. We're just filling up as water now, so we're waiting. We can't catch the ferry until 6 p.m. isn't it? Something like that this evening. So we're going to drive up to a bit of a nature park just further. We passed it on his way in, so it's a couple of miles back. We're going to stop there and have lunch, probably have a few hours there, and then probably about 4 o'clock this afternoon come back, fill up with fuel. We're on 3/4 of a tank, so we've got plenty of fuel, but I'm going to fill up anyway. We need some bread cakes as well, so we're just going to do that at the petrol station. Then we're going to park in the ferry car park and check in, and then we're just got to wait to be called on the ferry. So bit of a funny day, but an exciting day at that. Right.
All giddy, aren't you, love?
Yeah, I'm all giddy. I'll wake up 4 o'clock this morning thinking random things, as you do.
Social distance from other people at all times. He's also trying to limit your movement around the vessel.
I must admit, I really do enjoy the ferries, and I think you get a certain sense of achievement, a little bit like what you do on the planes, where you board a plane and you've got that smile on your face, and yeah, the ferry gives you that enormous sense of well-being. And sailing out through this loch is yeah, it's really impressive. And this afternoon has been absolutely gorgeous with the weather, and it's probably the best day we've had for this journey so far. morning and welcome to the Isle of Lewis on the Eye Peninsula, and this is where we pulled up last night. This is where we pulled up and it was just before dark, so we didn't actually see any of the view. But what I'm going to do is take you around this place and let you have a little bit of a look. So you can see we're in what looks to be a small fishing settlement, I'll say. I'm just going to go to top of this hill across the ditch. Right, okay, let's have a look around then. On private beach. Let's go down there. Well, I think we're going to have to get the fishing gear out and fish off here later. Who knows? And the water, as you can see, is, I know it's a bit ripply, but yes, you can see how clear it is. Just coming to this one particular spot makes me think, these 4 days on the Isle of Lewis going to be long enough, because being honest with you, we've got a tank full of water. The black and grey tanks are empty. We could stop here for well over a week quite easily, and yeah, what we need is a little bit more of this. That's what we need more of, because I mean, even though the sun's just come out now, it is still a little bit cold. I mean, you can tell I've got my jacket on, and there's a wind coming down from the north, which isn't helping. Yeah, this place is quite cool. What 3 words? We'll put them on now, and then you've got this location if you need it. But this is also on search for sites. So you know, if you start, you know, if you had a look at this, check it out, and you'll see the location where we're at. I think one of the guys came in this morning, so I'm actually hoping he's gone out on the high tide this morning. I'm hoping that he's going to come in on the high tide this evening, and I'm hoping that he's a local fishmonger. But yeah, once I see him coming in, I think we'll try to grab him and see whether he's got any fish for us or whatever. But yeah, there's plenty of lobster pots or crab pots, whichever. Maybe his boat will park there, I'm hoping, and he's gone out in one of these vessels, and I'm hoping that he's bringing back a little bit of tea for us. Sure smells a bit fishy around here, though. Oh, so yeah, we've originally planned 4 nights on the Isle of Lewis, especially on the northern part, and then we transfer to the southern island in four days time. What I mean, checking on Google what there is to see around here, there isn't that much, apart from obviously the natural beauty and the wildlife. So I'm actually hoping that, you know, 4 days is going to be long enough. If not, we may have to extend our ferry tickets and try to push them back slightly. But you can see where we parked, and we've got this beautiful beach just to the side. We've got dog walking each way. I've seen loads of people walking over there and disappearing over that way. And again, we've got dog walking going this way, so certainly at lunchtime we're going to explore further out to the sides. What we just need on this trip is for the weather to just be a little bit more kind to us. We've had a mixed weather really all throughout this trip. I mean, it's been bad down in, you know, England at the moment anyway, so I mean, I think we're getting better weather than what you guys have had down in certainly England. But yeah, it's just we're doing all this trip, even though we're seeing lots and lots of things, we're still doing it wrong. And it's down to the weather. If the weather would just come out sunny, the wind would just drop, and it would just be normal for one day, would mean that we can get the chairs out, maybe even have a barbecue and just chill. At the minute, I mean, this is nice, don't get me wrong, you know, this is fantastic, but yeah, it would be just nice to like stop in one place for, I mean, this would be ideal, stop here for 3 or 4 days and just enjoy it, really enjoy it, you know, to just sit on the beach and, you know, fish and just explore a little bit. Still haven't had shorts on, you know what I mean, and I'm one of these guys what I like wearing shorts, and yeah, just been too cold for shorts.